Hello, 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 and welcome to Afterdark with Vasori. I am Vasori, the originator and of the group Conjuring with Vasori, and I'm here tonight to talk to you about the Hoodoo culture and what it means to hoodoo your ass off, okay? So, I started a couple of years ago. Let's start here. I started a couple of years ago with hoodoo, with magic. Didn't know what type of person or what type of witch I was going to be. I didn't know as much as I know now, basically. And I can tell you this, hoodoo changed my whole entire aspect in life. It changed my mindset. It changed the way I live. It changed my vibe. It changed my what I will accept and what I won't accept. It changed a whole lot of things in my life. And again, I tell people, even if you don't burn a herb, it always stands to say you can change your mindset. Stick with me and you will, okay? So I'm gonna light up my black ruby. And let's get started on this hoodoo culture. Again, I am Vasori, and this is After Dark with Vasori, okay? So, I do have my notes in front of me. I need notes so I can tell you all the stuff and let you be informed about all the stuff that hoodoo brings forth, okay? I'm going to start with this video with you learning what hoodoo is, because it's not a religion. It's a mindset. I want to start there. And then I don't know if I'm going to load a series every week, but I'll let you know. I'll post it in the group somehow. Okay? All right. So, if I'm looking up and down to the side, just know I'm reading my notes. I have to have notes if I'm going to teach this class. Okay? So, hoodoo, conjure, root work, or work. It could be called, a lot of people call it a different thing. They're all used to describe magic. It's all the practice that is intended to bring about change in your life. So from here and on through the video, I will be use the word conjure to refer to any magical practice, okay? So conjuring. So what is conjure? What is it? The short answer will be that conjure is an African-American based magical practice that contains influences from all different spiritual practices such as Christianity, Native American practices can be in hoodoo, even European folk magic. However, the primary influence would be from the Central and West African part of the world, okay? That's where it mainly originated from, hoodoo. So the church, which both Catholic and Protestant at the time, those two denominations, saw African religions and belief systems as evil and immoral, okay? Christianity was forced upon slaves in order to encourage or increase the slave master's control. However, some slaves found ways to overcome, and some still continue with their practices secretly. They had to. Conjure was born to the United States out of an absolute oppression. Conjure became the idea that spirits reside in trees, they reside in the leaves, they reside in the roots and in the earth, and they hold power to make a change. So the meaning of change is an appearance of one world into the other. We do work to create a new reality. We do conjure to create a new reality in our life, a new world, a new life, a different position. It's like this: the reality that you need a job or healing, the spirits of the roots, the herbs, work between both worlds, so the reflection is seen on both sides. That's in the spiritual and the physical world. They need to mirror one another so you can get the job, and anything you have like no longer plays you. Anything. So it needs to match up parallel in the spiritual and the physical form. Okay? So when you balance these, simply put, it is called outward manifestation and the balance of both realities. When you balance both realities, spiritual and physical, your world is totally different. And that's what I did. That's what I strive to do. That's what I strive for you to do. Balance the worlds, okay? Conjuring is the means of doing work with your ancestors or spirits, or even deities that assist you in reaching your desired goal. It is using these natural powers of the roots that were given to us by God that allows for our own forward movement to make our daily lives better. Did you hear that? It assists in reaching your desired goal. That's what conjure is, using your natural powers to make your life better. Let's say like this, that you look and everywhere you turn, the roads seem to be blocked. As we say in conjure, nothing is open for you. It could be that the crossroads are closed to you. Your crossroads are blocked. The crossroads are a place of power where the physical realm meets the spirit realm. So with that being said, some people or conjurers, they'll burn a candle to clear the path and set the intention that it will be removed. Any blockage will be removed. That's setting it at the crossroads, okay? So in conjure, conjure varies from region to region. So in the South, you will find people who sweep their houses from front to back just to clean the home, not just to clean the home, but to cleanse the home as well. We did that. You will find some who will put a railroad spike in the corner to protect their home. The reason for the spike is because it nails down your home and protects from negativity and evil being able to enter your home. Or putting a protection at the front door to protect against any negative and evil from entering your home. That's conjure. Conjure is not a religion. It's not a religion or a spiritual path per se, but rather a magical or spiritual work that is done to bring about change in your life. I'm going to say that again. Conjure is not a religion or a spiritual path per se, but rather a magical or spiritual work that is done to bring about change in your life. Whether that situation be relationship, money, a job, revenge, healing, cleansing, conjure is to do work that changes your circumstances. I can't say no more about it. Okay? Whether or not you use it for protection or healing or revenge, conjure changed my life. Honestly, totally. It wiped me and brought me back a whole totally different person. Better person. Okay? When you think about conjure, you think about several things come to mind. It's the power to create magical change and set the intention that your spiritual work will manifest in a physical way. Well, the African practices that were nature and ancestral based hold extreme power for your work. So when you tap into your ancestors, which usually that's what you do on Hoodoo, your ancestors put behind you the power and the knowledge to change your life. Terms such as putting a root on someone or laying down a trick often follow in thoughts of people that don't understand Hoodoo. Now, when I was raised, we say putting a root on you. That's how we talk. So where I'm from, putting a root on someone is black magic. Putting a root on someone is evil. Putting a root on someone is a bad thing. Not necessarily. When it's justified, it's justified. We don't believe in the threefold law. If it's justified that somebody basically fucks with you, it's justified to get them off of you. Period. We'll talk about that later down in the video. But getting back to it, conjure is a relationship established with the roots and herbs that you use. You see, root work is meaning God has put every plant and animal on earth for the use and benefit for your magical work. Each root possesses a spirit that holds a connection to the earth, and the way that you use the root is how certain your work is. I want you guys to go and read, because Hoodoo does use a lot of the Bible. Go and read Psalms 104 and the references that the quotes has to plants and examples. Read it and dissect it for yourself. That's Psalms 104 in the Bible. Read it. Okay? Balance is very crucial in root work. You have to be balanced in all areas in your life. This balance of things translates into how and why work is done. When you use a root to do work, you need to pay the root for the work. Nothing in life is free. Nothing. We give the roots prayers, offerings, smoke, okay, songs, money, and light, where I light a candle. These things are part of the give and take of the work. This same principle is very much with the working of roots and herbs. Those spirits must be also paid. Petitions and offerings must be given so the spirits of the roots will to do the work and will do it well. Y'all, conjure is much more than the magical work that goes with it. It is a culture of magic and an ongoing daily work that keeps the roads you walk on smooth and easy. It's a daily practice. Daily. Even if you don't burn a herb every day or burn a candle every day, it's here. It's mindset. Okay? Conjure holds within it a powerful culture where it allows things to happen through you. One of the most powerful places in the work of conjure is the crossroads. The crossroads is the intersection where the world of the spirit and the world of the physical or the living come together. Make sense? Right? It is in the crossroads that you see both worlds, and it is in this that powerful work is done. It is the principle of conjure when the spiritual and the physical merge together as one. It's like having two mirrors that reflect one another. The same. Two mirrors reflecting one another, looking the same. Okay? The work that is done in the spirit will reflect into the physical and vice versa. Make sense? I hope so. Okay. So when the work that is done in the spirit will reflect into the physical as well, and vice versa, like I just said. For example, an uncrossing can be done by making baths that you take for a specific amount of time. Cleansing baths, ritual baths, spiritual baths. I call it spiritual baths, okay? And the act of taking these baths is sent to the spirit world, right? Which begins the process of manifesting the uncrossing. The two work together to coincide with one another. It's called balance, okay? Conjure is not good or evil, but it's a necessary. Circumstances, conditions, and situations are looked at and worked in a way that balance is maintained through conjure. If the work is justified, then the work is justified. That's what conjure means. Therefore, you do what is necessary to keep things in order. Conjure is not and never has been about staying in the love and light. Love and light. The threefold law does not apply in hoodoo. Sometimes we do things that are not considered as good. However, that does not negate the fact that it needs to be done to reset the balance. So if it's justifiable, then it is justified. Okay? Another powerful section of conjure is the ancestor work. It is the ancestors who paved the way for each of us to be where we are right now. It was their blood, their sweat, and their tears that laid the foundation for us in this moment. The importance of establishing a relationship with those who came before us is something that opens doors to a powerful, when I tell y'all, a powerful spiritual work. Ancestors carry with them an enormous amount of wisdom. They already been there and have the ability to give you direction to your work, to tell you, you get that feeling, what not to do. Pray on it. Burn a herb. Write your petition out. Burn it. Follow the moon. All of these sacrifices they made paved the way for you to be able to grow, be protected, and make a foundation that is unshakable. And when you learn that, you got it. That's the key to Pandora's box. Okay? That's it. Another foundation stone of conjure is the roots themselves. Every root, when I say root, I mean the root, herbs, bark, plants, anything living has within it a spirit. The spirit of the root gives it the power to do certain kinds of spiritual work depending on the root. Some are used in prosperity, some are used in protection, some are used for cleansing, the road opener. I even use roots for self-love work. Okay? Other roots and herbs are quite effective in work such as crossing up, which puts bad luck, damnation, and black magic. So it's a lot of roots out there for that as well. Okay? Knowing roots is key when it comes to doing any work. In conjure, we hold the truth that God put all of the roots here on the earth for your use, both for food, and also for spiritual work. Making prayers and petitions is something that is quite important in conjure as well. Conjure will and forever be a part of my life. And it should be for you too. Conjure changed my life in this way here. As I said before in my previous video, and I will say it over and over and over again until you get it. I was once where you were. Now I'm opening up to you. I was once where you were. Lonely. No confidence, no self-confidence. Let people walk all over me. No backbone. Didn't love myself. And when I, again, heard something that said to me, you kill your old self and rebirth a new you. So I killed Patrice. Not literally, but figuratively. Patrice is my given name. I let her go and I birthed Vasori. She's down in there, but she don't come out much. So I birthed a whole new person. And when I did that, my life changed. I love myself. Money started flowing. Prosperity started flowing. I started talking to my, doing more candle magic. I started reading more books, like books here. Here we go. I'm in my office now. A book. It's not a game. Learning how, a book. Books, I don't have any more over here, but books are a wealth of knowledge for you. Get into it. Read. Don't just look at YouTube videos all day. Look at the videos, shit, but learn something from it. Have a pen and a piece of paper and be looking and listening. It's a couple of people I follow. I still follow people. Huh? I still listen. The brain is made up to absorb so much information. You can never stop absorbing information. The way you use it in your life is how you're going to live it. Period. Okay? Now, conjure changed my life. And again, you do not have to burn a herb or burn a candle or do no work. But you still have to change your mindset in order for anything to change in your life. Mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. And when you learn that and get that, you're going to be 100% on point. And I want you to tell it and scream it to the world like I am. Now, if you're ready to do some magic, we could do that too. Okay? We could do that too. We can do that too. Magic changed my life. Conjure changed my life. And I open up to people to let them know that you don't have to do it like I do it. You don't have to speak like I speak. But at the end of the day, it's the same starting point. You have to change your mindset. And if you're stagnant, you're going to be imbalanced. If you sit in the house all damn day, and don't go out and get no sun, don't stay in the bed all day, don't get up and wash, don't get up and cook you nothing to eat, don't get out, sit in the house, don't get in the car. I mean, shit. Something in my mouth. But at the end of the day, what you think going to happen? Stagnation. Stagnation means no movement. No movement means imbalance. So that's why you imbalanced. That's it. If I offer you one thing in your life ever, remember Vasori has been there. But Vasori decided to take her fucking life back. And when I did, my path opened up. Okay? So, I want to thank you guys for listening. This is just a little bit. This is just the start. This is just the beginning. I will decide on how I'm going to be doing Afterdark with Vasori. I don't know if I'm going to do it or load things on Fridays, because I do have a regular job on the side. And I also run my business, Visions by Vasori, as well, where I sell a lot of spiritual, from rooms, books, candles, bath wash, floor wash, oils, wands, herbs, oils, my own made, specially made, which would be available by Sunday. They should be good by Sunday. But I do all of that. As well as I'm trying to get you guys to learn the value of opening your mind, resetting your life, setting the tone in your own life, and not holding on to people, places, or things. Hold on to you. You know what you want. You know where you need to go. It's you. That's all. That's it. That's it, and that's all. I want to thank you guys for watching me and listening to me. Again, I will come back real soon. I don't know what I'm going to teach on next. It's probably moon magic, okay? Something to do with the full moon. Let's do the new moon. That's what's next on November the 15th. I'll load some things to do on the new moon. I hope you guys taking advantage of the information that I'm giving you. And if not, share my video. Like my video. It absolutely touches my heart when I hear people say thank you for opening up to me. It does. Because at this point in my life, I didn't think that anybody else could see me. And you really do. If you need anything, go to my site. It's Visions with the S by Vasori, VASORI. And just look me up on eBay. I sell there. If you have any questions, if you needed anything, let me know what you're looking for and I'll try to get it. Most of the time I have a lot of items. I have 600 different items in my store. Okay? And I have a whole new bunch coming probably next week. Again, thank you for watching me, and hopefully you got something out of this information, some gems, some nuggets, and I'll be back to see you again. Namaste.